children. Welcome to the online science class. So, my dear children, how are you all? I hope you are fine and you are safe. So, we have learned the half part of the second chapter, right? So, what's the topic of the second chapter? Environmental sanitation, right? Environmental sanitation. So, we have started to learn the types of pollution. So, what are the types of pollutions? Air pollution, water pollution, land pollution, and noise pollution, right? So we have completed up to water pollution. So, and we have discussed in our Zoom class also, right? We have discussed about water pollution, air pollution in the Zoom class, right? So one assignment I have given, collect the news related to the pollution from the newspaper. Collect the paper cuttings of newspaper related to pollution, 5 paper cuttings, okay, and paste in a paper. Write the topic, which pollution is about, the news is related to which pollution, okay. Write the topic and take a snapshot and send to my number, okay. This is the project for you. You should collect the paper cuttings related to pollution and paste in a paper and write a heading. Give a heading, if whether it is a noise pollution, land pollution, or anything, okay. Give a heading. After that, take a snapshot and send to my number, okay. Okay, so we will start the lesson today. So today, land pollutions. What do you mean by land pollution? How the land is polluted? We are throwing the plastic items and waste product in the soil, right? So it is getting polluted. Soil polluted. We are throwing the harmful substance, pesticide. For plants, we are using pesticide. Then insecticides are using, right? So non biodegradable waste. Then plastics are, we are throwing it in the sand, right? So there is increase in the human population. Due to that, the garbage waste is also increasing nowadays. So the large amount of garbage dumped into the empty lands, right? So the large amount of garbage, so this waste materials are thrown in the empty land. They throw in the waste material in the empty land. So this will lead to the landfills, okay. This will lead to the landfill. What do you mean by landfill? Means it is a particular empty area where the large number of waste are deposited, okay. Under the earth also, the large number of waste are deposited in the particular area. That is called landfills, okay. So the population is increasing. According to that, the garbage waste is also increasing nowadays, okay. So what are the causes of pollution? Land pollution, okay. So dumping garbages. They are dumping the garbages collected from the different areas and throwing in a particular place, one particular place, okay. They are dumping the garbage from the collected from the different area and throwing in an empty land, okay. Then factories, from the factories, the waste are dumped into the particular open lands, okay. They are throwing the waste in the open land. Then we are using pesticide, insecticide for crop, right? So to prevent from from insect attacks. So this will also affect the soil. Then throwing non biodegradable waste. What is the non biodegradable waste? Plastic, glass, okay. So this, we are throwing it away in the open area, right? That will also causes land pollution, okay. These are the causes of land pollution. So what are the causes? Dumping garbages, factory dumping waste, then chemicals, then non biodegradable waste in the open lands, okay. The next one, what are the preventive measures we can take to prevent the soil pollution, okay. So we can recycle the non biodegradable waste, okay. So this plastic, then glasses or non biodegradable waste, we can recycle it, okay. Then biodegradable waste, okay. Biodegradable waste from our home, we can use it as a compost, we can use it as a manure for our plants, okay. Then factories, okay. We should not allow the factories to dump the waste in the open lands, okay. In the open land, they should control their waste, okay. And they should reuse their waste materials, okay. These are the preventive measures we can take to prevent the soil land pollution, okay. Do you understand? Okay. The next one is noise pollution. What do you mean by noise pollution? Yeah, sound pollution. If when anything produces sound above the normal level, it is considered as a noise pollution. The sound above the normal level, we have a capacity to hear some amount of sound only, right? We have some sound limit. Okay, if it is beyond the sound limit, it will leads to the noise pollution. Okay, so noise pollution will affect our ears, right? We may lose our hearing capacity also. Okay, so noise pollution will affect us. Okay, so what are the causes of noise pollution? So causes, one of the main causes, traffic jam. During the traffic jam, the riders will use their horns. They will loud their horns while driving, right? That's one of the noise pollution. Then we are some of them play loud music in their home to disturb the other houses, right, their neighbors. Then bursting crackers. Okay, during festival time they are bursting crackers. That will also lead cause some sounds, right? That bomb, then some crackers are there, it causes large amount of noise, right? So this will also lead to noise pollution. Okay, so what are the causes of noise pollution? First, the horn sound from the vehicle. The second one, playing loud music. And then third one is bursting the crackers. Okay. Okay, the next one, preventive measure, how we can prevent this. Okay, so any function, any marriage function, in a marriage function they will play the music in the loudly, right? They will play the music loudly, so we can ask them to play the music in a low volume. Okay, so that the neighbors may not be disturbed. Okay, so we can ask them to play the sound in a low volume. Then do not burst the crackers. Okay, do not burst the crackers with loud sound. We can use some small crackers. Okay, so elderly people, then babies, animals, birds also get frightened by this sound. Okay, animals will be frightened by this sound, so we can use some loudless crackers for our festival. Okay, then we can reduce the use of horns while driving. Okay, we can reduce the use of horns while driving. So these are the preventive measure we can take, and we should take to prevent the noise pollution. Okay, then waste management, how we can manage this waste material. Okay, so in order to keep our environment, our surroundings clean, to maintain a hygienic, we should recycle the waste. Okay, we should separate the biodegradable and non biodegradable waste, and it should be disposed in a proper manner. Okay, first of all, biodegradable waste. So what are the biodegradable waste? It is come from our homes, right? So biodegradable waste will decompose easily, right? It will become the part of the soil, so they can be converted into a compost for the plant. So this will compost will help them to plant to grow. Okay, it will give some nutrients for the plant. Okay, so there are two types of waste, right? Non biodegradable, biodegradable waste. Okay, so there are two types of waste. Okay, there are two types of waste that should be collected in a bin to prepare the compost. Okay, to prepare the compost, we should separate the waste into two types. One is green waste and one is brown waste. What is that? One is green waste and one is brown waste. Okay, two types of waste are there. Then green waste, what are the substance that included in the green waste? Mean vegetable, fruit, peas, food item. Okay, vegetable, fruits, then food items. Okay, these are included in the green waste. Okay, then brown waste are dried leaves, twigs, then wood. Okay, these are accompanied in the brown waste. So there are two types of waste, one is green waste and another one is brown waste. Okay, so combine the two types of waste in a bin. Okay, we should combine after add water. Okay, add some water and mix it with a shovel. Okay, we should mix it with and turn the pile with the shovel at regular interval. If you see all the waste settling down as a solid looking like muddy clay mixture, then the material are composting. Okay, after some days it will get, we should add some water and we should mix. Okay, so okay, first of all, what we should do means we should put all the waste in a bin. Okay, after that, add some water and mix it with a shovel. Shovel is one type of a tool for mixing that. Okay, mix it with a shovel. After that, turn the pile. We should keep the above. Above means the waste materials are become a set, right? So after at some regular interval, after some time, within 2 weeks, 2 days, after 2 days, we should mix again and again we should mix. After that, after we can see the waste material start to settle down, okay, in a muddy clay structure. So this denote it is composting. Okay, do you understand? First of all, we should mix the all in a one of the bin, add some water and mix it. Okay, after regular interval of time, it will also again it will come up and will it make it will looks like a waste waste mixture. Okay, it will looks like a maize mixture. We should use that tool to mix it. Okay, in a regular interval of time we should mix it again and again. After some days it will start to settle down, okay, in a muddy clay structure. So that materials are composting material. Okay, do you understand? Okay, then non-biodegradable waste. Okay, we know that what are the non-biodegradable waste? Glass, bottle, plastic cup. Okay, so they cannot be decomposed quickly. We can reuse. Okay, so we can recycle this plastic and we can make into some other useful material. Okay, we can recycle it and we can reuse it. Okay, do you understand? Then one of the most important one, 3 R's of waste management. 3 R, it's a one of an important one. Listen carefully. Okay, so we cannot able to control the waste material, right? We cannot be able to control the production of waste material because we are eating vegetable, we are eating fruit. So every day the waste will come out of our house, right? From factories. Okay, so we should take some preventive measures to maintain this waste material, right? So we can use in a three way: reduce, reuse, recycle. So these are the 3 R. Okay, this is 3 R: reduce, reuse and recycle. 3 R. Okay, this is the ways for effective waste management. Okay, so first one, reduce. Okay, so we can reduce the waste produced at our home. Okay, we can reduce it. If we can reuse it. Okay, we can reuse it, we can recycle the waste. Okay, in our home we can recycle. If the paper is replaced with a cloth, we will reduce the waste produced. Okay, we can use instead of using paper, we can use cloth. Okay, instead of using paper we can use cloth, and so that we can reduce the wastage of paper. Okay, instead of tissues we can use cloth to wipe our faces. Okay, instead of tissues we can use wipe cloth for wiping our face and hands. Okay, for cleaning some places we used to take paper and clean it. So instead of using that paper we can use cloth. After using we can wash it, right? We can wash it and dry it and we can use it again. So instead of using paper we can use cloth. Then instead of using tissue paper we can use cloth for wiping. Okay, after using the tissue paper we are throwing it away, right? So instead of doing that we can use cloth for wiping our face. Okay, the next one is reuse. Okay, so bottle, can, container, we can reuse that. We can use that juice bottle, we can turn that juice bottle into some useful way, right? We can use for flower vase, we can use it for making flower vase. Some other reusage we can use the waste containers to plant trees, some small vegetables. Okay, so we can reuse that. Okay, sometimes they can be reused in some other way. For example, cardboard shoe boxes, we can use that to store some old things. Okay, that cardboard, for cardboard boxes, so many boxes are there, right? So we can use that to store some things in our house. Okay, so then old utensils, some are damaged, right? So we can use that utensils for planting some trees, for doing some handmade works. Okay, so we can recycle and we can reuse it. Okay, the next one is recycle. So recycle means we can use non-biodegradable. We can recycle the non-biodegradable waste in a useful manner because they cannot be decomposed, right? So it will become a part of the land. It will remain in so many years. So plastic bottle, glass bottle, we can use for planting trees. We can use as a pot for plant, right? Then we can use this bottles for decoration in our house. We can paint that bottle, glass bottle, and we can use it as a decorating material in our house. Okay, then next one is biogas. It is one of the important one. Next one is a biogas. Okay, so biogas is produced by processing waste from plants and animal. Okay, plant waste and animal waste, from the plant waste and animal waste biogas is produced. Plant, wood, straw means the waste material from the wheat. Okay, manure, household waste. So all we call it as biomass. Okay, this all we call together as biomass. So when they produce, okay, so after the the household work are done, so we know that some waste material will come out. So these waste materials are processed in a further way. So after processing, the methane gas will come out of the waste material. Okay, they will give off methane gas. Okay, so biogas is also called as the gobar gas. Okay, biogas is also called as gobar gas. Okay, in India we call it as gobar gas. This gas is used for lighting and cooking. Okay, this gas is used for cooking and lighting. So it is one of the important way, it is one of the efficient way for saving renewable sources of energy. Okay, non renewable source of energy, because nowadays we are using gas stove for cooking, right? So the gas is the usage of gas is increasing, but the amount of gas produced is become decreasing, right? So instead of using that, we can make a biogas plant in our area. In our area one biogas plant is there. In that house they are using the biogases for their cooking and other purposes. Okay, so biogas is one of the alternative way for non renewable energy. Okay, so it is a cost efficient method, it is very friendly for us. And this waste only we are using the waste product, and we are making it into a biogas. Okay, so this waste materials are collected from the farmers. Okay, so the machine that produces the biogas is called biogas digester. Okay, so the machine we call it as biogas digester. Okay, the machine. Okay, so this is the biogas digester. See, the waste material is collected from the animals. After that it is dumped into the one of the tank. Okay, through the tank this waste material comes here. This is the waste material digester. Okay, from that it is remain for more than 1 week or 2 weeks. After that the methane gas will come out of the waste product, and it is passed through one of the pipe, and it is connected to the gas stove or anything in the home. Gas collector will be there, and there it will be, from that we can use it for cooking or lighting purposes. Okay, do you understand? Okay, so we have completed our lesson, so we can revise it once. So what's the topic of the lesson? Environmental sanitation. So first, what are the types of waste? We have learned biodegradable and non biodegradable waste. Okay, so biodegradable waste mean which is decomposed easily. Non biodegradable waste mean which cannot be decomposed easily. Okay, so what are the types of pollution? Air pollution, land pollution, water pollution, and noise pollution. So these are the types of pollution. Then finally what we have learned? We have learned about waste management. What are the 3R? Reduce, reuse, and recycle. Reduce, reuse, and recycle. Finally we have learnt about the biogas. Okay, okay my dear children, so this is enough today. So do your assignment what I have given. I want all of you to do that, because it's one of the important lesson, and it is one of the common lesson. Okay, so I will send the notes today. Copy it in your science notebook. After completing, take a snapshot and send to my number. Okay, if you have any doubt, you can ask me in the Zoom interaction class, or you can call me, or you can text me. Okay, so I want all of you to attend the Zoom interaction class. In the Zoom interaction class only we can discuss about what are the topics which we are feeling difficult. Okay, so we will discuss it. Okay, so take care, bye bye, thank you.